Meanwhile, Israel War Cabinet member Benny Gantz has called for national elections in September. And this while Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's government continues to face pressure at home and abroad over the war in Gaza. Israel's unrelenting air, ground and sea assault has killed more than 32,000 Palestinians in Gaza and has also led to humanitarian catastrophe. Gantz said he believed an agreed election date would allow Israeli society to renew its contract with its leadership. Thousands of Israelis have taken to the streets in recent days demanding new elections. Many have also criticized Netanyahu and expressed anger at his government's handling of the 134 Israeli hostages still held in Gaza, and this as we are 6 months into the war.
The Israeli society needs to renew its contract with its leadership, and I think the only way to do it and still maintaining the national effort in fighting Hamas and terrorist group and other security challenges is by having an agreed election date that we have to discuss when and if. And I hope that my political partners and friends, and maybe some rivals as well, will agree to it, because I think it serves all the country and all its sectors in the same time.
Netanyahu, Israel's longest-serving prime minister, has repeatedly ruled out early elections, which opinion polls suggest he would lose. Netanyahu says going to the polls in the middle of a war would only reward Hamas. His Likud party stated Gantz must stop engaging in petty politics during the ongoing war. Netanyahu has pledged to bring the hostages home as well as destroy Hamas. However, it is unclear how Israel would be able to do so, and some experts doubt that it is even possible at this moment. Gantz, a former army general, joined Netanyahu's government in the early days of the war as a gesture of unity during the crisis. Polls suggest his party would come top in any election, and he would be the favorite to take over as the prime minister. In a sign of strained ties between Washington and Israel, Prime Minister Netanyahu's government, Vice President Kamala Harris, hosted Benny Gantz in March. Surveys indicate that most Israelis disapprove of Netanyahu's leadership since the Hamas-led attack on Israel on October 7th, which killed 1,200 Israelis. If left unchanged, the next vote for parliament is set for October 27th, 2026, and this is as per Israel's Central Elections Committee.
Okay.
Moving on to other global stories, the terror outfit Jaish al-Adl has claimed responsibility for simultaneous attacks on military posts in southeastern Iran. At least 3 members of the security forces are killed in the attacks. The simultaneous attacks targeted law enforcement headquarters in Shahabad belonging to Iran's border guards and also the Revolutionary Guards base in Rusk, both in the Sistan-Balochistan province. Meanwhile, there are reports of attacks on a police station in Shahabad where Deputy Chief Officer Abbas Mir has been killed by the terror outfit. According to reports, Iran's Deputy Minister of Interior Majid Mirahamadi said that the terrorists had set up ambushes along the nearby roads to prevent security forces from chasing them. Reports suggest that the terrorists have been surrounded. According to Iran's Deputy Minister of Interior, 1 terrorist has been killed in Shahabad and several others have been wounded. Jaish al-Adl is a Sunni group and Iran is a Shia power. The terror outfit has carried out dozens of large and small operations over the years against Iranian military forces, including cross-border attacks and abduction of border guards and also security personnel, as well as bombings that have killed civilians. The terror group Jaish-e-Adl has reportedly found a safe haven in Pakistan from where they have been launching their attacks. The group has targeted Iran through suicide bombings, kidnappings, ambush attacks and also hit and run.